Shalom. Okay, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Abrakakadash. Okay, double honors to the elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone, the true prophets that rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel. Little people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent. Israelite foreigners as well, been scattered around the four corners of the earth amongst the heathen nations. Peace and shalom. So here we go. Showing our people their wicked ass transgressions again, and prophesying of their destruction. Totally prophesying of their complete destruction, man. Man, this is something you have to hear. You have to hear this. This is foul. This is just another example. I posted the whole video to my shorts. But again, just another example why these, why 2/3 have to be destroyed. I labeled the video. I'm sure you will agree. Another reason why the Lord's wrath is to come. Something of that extent. It's like I can't remember exactly, but that was pretty close. And here it is, another example of the Lord's wrath, man. Okay? Listen closely.
How much do they pay to get shitted on?
I would say on the low end, 600.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Excuse me?
But yeah, I'm charging a stack.
For your morning shit. That's gonna come out in a...
For that chocolate Mr. Softy. Yeah.
Some trifling shit. And I've heard this. I've been hearing women doing this for years, man. And I've actually known women that were into this type of shit. And they said it without no shame, like, and they weren't the best looking women. They weren't bad looking though. And they weren't the best looking women that, you would, that a man would do anything for. I ain't never been that spirit. I'll do anything for a woman. I don't give a fuck how beautiful she was. Excuse my language. Because I've been with some decent looking girls and beautiful women. My favorite ones has been the women that were all right, that were decent, just enough, that was just okay, man. Not ugly, but not all, overly beautiful either. But I ain't never been in that damn spirit to do anything to get with a woman or get my to get pleasure from. I ain't never been in that foul ass spirit, man. And these niggas is in that spirit. Women are into that spirit too, man. Remember the R. Kelly, that video that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, before it even went mainstream. I knew some guys that had a copy of. They would play it all the time. R. Kelly peeing on women, and you gotta listen. The women were down with it. They were down with it. They allowed it. They didn't complain. And then years later, he's locked up for something they were willing to get down with. This place has got to be destroyed, man. This place has got to go. It has got to go. These people are reprobates, man. They're degenerates. That's a scripture. That's the scripture. That's the scripture. Degenerates. How do they become in that degenerate spirit? They got there because of their daddy, man. Their God, the self-proclaimed white man, who the world now is seeing as being a foul piece of shit. The world is starting to see that this man has always been a foul piece of shit. And you still have the nigger woman still thriving to be down with this man and to and still embracing this man's ways, man. This is madness. This is complete madness. And listen to this. The scripture says this. The scripture says this. And this is nothing new. You know what? Hold up. I don't even need to do that. So I think it's 25 or 26, but let's just get it. There it is. Sirach 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You know, as long as she getting her stacks, you know, as long as she's getting her stacks, and then having her spiritual guidance, these wicked ass pastors tell her that, you know, the Lord loves you. You know, he hate the sin but not the sinner. That's the bullshit they push. He hate the sin but not the sinner. Ain't that some shit? They actually teach them that, and they go and vomit it out, man, to the next individual. Look.
And then they leave.
Hold up. That's a scripture too.
Let Mr. Softy.
Hold on, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Look at her laughing. It's a song. That's a song. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That's a song. Give me a second. Let me think of it. It's two of them. It's a couple of scriptures in Psalms. There it is. Psalms. It's three of them. Psalms 35 and 21, Psalms 40 and 15. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. Psalm 70 and 3. Let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, aha, aha. It's so funny, huh? It's funny, huh? It's just so funny. Her girls are impressed. They're impressed. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. Shameful thing. That's that aha.
Strong's H, 1889. He'ach. He'ach.
It's not giving you nothing. It's just so funny. It's funny. You know, it's funny. Aha, always introduced by Isaiah 44:16. He says, aha, I am warm, I have seen the fires of satisfaction over the misfortunes of an enemy or rival. Let them not say in their heart, aha, so would we have it. Yeah, that's scriptural.
And then they leave. It's not even an hour. It's once the shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
The dungeon has a bathroom. They can bathe.
Wait.
And go back to work.
Once the shit is out, that's it.
Yeah, I'm good.
But yeah, what's the market rate? Because I'm assuming that, like, because you're popular online, 1,000 is a.
And you see why this world needs order, man. And you see why you see why Yahweh Shai is going to bring it in the manner that he's going to bring it, with violence. Order is going to come back through the Lord, through Yahweh Shai bringing violence, man. A lot of death, a lot of bloodshed. This is a must, man. It's an absolute must. It's justified. How judgment's coming, how his wrath is going to come. It's justified. And how severe it's going to come. We say this without exaggeration, man. And we're still coming up short.
High end and it's you.
Right.
But what's like market rate for shit?
That's why I said on the low end 600.
On the
There's a market rate for it. Ain't none of this madness and this filth is going to be going on in the kingdom. You see why this woman has to be under the control of an Israelite man that's upright. Because she's out there, she's a loose cannon, man. And as a matter of fact, this is the scriptures. And this is I think it's in the very next one. Look, Sirach 26 and 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. I'm getting to the point. Let me just get to the point. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. There's a that's the conversation, man. That's the conversation. That's the podcast. They're discussing shitting on niggas. Let me do this. I should just say shameless person, but let's just say shameless woman. I'll do them both. See if there's a difference. A shameless woman. Oh, I did it on Google. A shameless woman is characterized as someone who operates without the typical burdens of fear, guilt, or the need for social approval, acting in accordance with her own desires, values, or goals. So her value is pretty much the gutter, man. That's her, her desire is to chase that money. That's literally being devalued at every second that passes. And her goals, who knows what the goals could be, but the ultimate goal is for her to, I can't even answer that, man. Because the actual goal is for her to destroy lives, man. And anyone that's foolish enough to follow after her ways. That's the goal. Misery loves company. That's a saying. Misery loves company. And this is without exaggeration, man. Shameless person. Let's do that one. It should be the same, though. A shameless person is someone who lacks a sense of modesty or remorse, brazenly engaging in inappropriate, dishonest, or unethical behavior without guilt or shame in this case. Inappropriate, dishonest, or unethical behavior without guilt. A shameless dog. A shameless dog. And you have to remember, man, this is, and you got to keep reminding yourself of this too, because the scriptures backs it up. Amongst 1,000 women, there were none upright or righteous. That this is the reality of what we're up against. Again, Apostle Tahar mentions it all the time, man. That's a sign of a destroyed nation. They're women. It's our women, man. But we're at the end of this of being a destroyed nation. We're turning back. His elect has turned back, man. And I say that because that's literally what the elect have done. The elect man has done. Literally has turned back to the Lord. And now we're the near future, we're going to get these bitches back, but they're going to be in order. They're going to be in order, man. Get the scripture here. And I have, just Jeremiah 2:21. I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? You're degenerate. And here that is right here. I thought I had it. Here we go. As a matter, you know what? Hold on. Into a degenerate plant. And the root word is similar as well. The root.
Strong's H 5494. Sword.
Okay. The root.
Strong's H 5493. Sword.
Turn aside. Depart. Remember who we are as a nation. We're the children of Israel. Remember that. We're a totally different nation from all the other nations on the face of the earth, man. That's because of we have a conscience and we have a special spirit within us. And they all turned aside from that. They've all departed from that. To put aside, leave undone, retract, reject, abolish. Let me go back to the first one though. A degenerate, and that's why I looked up degenerate. Degenerate refers to a decline in quality. And here we are. The perfect example is the Israelite woman. A obvious decline in quality. No longer something that's worth.
600.
It's just there ain't no way in hell. You just. I mean, to get it off, yeah. But other than that, man, you shouldn't. The quality of these women, man, is literally in the gutter. The sewers, man. The quality of this woman is the quality of equivalent to the sewage. And it was a Catholic priest in the 1700s, if I'm correct, that made the statement, a delicate, beautiful woman is like built upon sewers, something of that extent. I looked that up years ago too. I actually found it, and it was a Catholic priest that made that statement. Had it been an Israelite who said that, man, because Esau don't give a damn. He wouldn't make that statement. Esau, Edom, he likes the woman to be as defiled, so he's not going to put it out there like that, like in a way of trying to correct them. He likes everything defiled, man. So the quality of these women is equivalent to sewage, man. Proof, you smell them. Scripture's Isaiah 3. Instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. A degenerate refers to a decline in quality, morals, or physical state, transitioning from a higher to a lower, worse, or less complex condition. But they don't see nothing wrong with it, and you don't see no them YNs and them ONs, old niggas, even in the spirit of correcting them, man. Though they may be backing off from them, but they can't judge it. They don't know how to. They don't know where to begin. They look at it and judge it in a world sense. In the world, as far as knowing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is concerned, as far as wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is concerned, they don't know. They don't know. So these people are, 2/3 of our people are degenerates, man. Straight up degenerates. Let me let this play over.
I'm charging a stack.
For your morning shit. That's gonna come out in a...
For that shock.
Don't forget that it's the mainly the Israelite woman that's going to Saudi Arabia that's eating shit. Don't forget about that. Hold on, where's that? That's Google. I don't want Google. Hold on. Here we go. I'm just gonna put women because it is a lot of even white women too, but I think in most cases the Israelite woman, these YHs, man. Wait a minute. I'll be surprised if it don't answer it correctly, don't come up. Most celebrities are paid $40,000 to eat poop in Dubai. A few months ago, a video of some slay queens allegedly eating the poop of Dubai wealthy men in a swimming pool went viral. There's a video? I'm not surprised. These people love recording everything. Women share horrifying reality of Dubai's porta potty parties. And this is what, heathens, man. That's why these heathens gotta be put in check, man. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shai is going to do when he comes. He's going to put the world in check. Because it's these heathens, man. That's Ishmael. I mean, come on. What kind of degenerate heathen? It's a heathen. And this is how they think of bringing pleasure, man, of enjoying pleasure, is putting the shit and piss and bestiality part of it, and that's pleasure to these heathens. Woman shows herself eating man's poo for fun in Dubai. Ooh. See?
Chocolate Mr. Softy. Yeah.
I'm closed, man. So, may Yahweh Bashem Yahushai destroy the wicked, ungodly, man, soon. Sooner the better. Shalom.